Alright, so I've had a few questions on our website. I want to take the time to actually walk you through it. For those that have had trouble purchasing or booking their rooms, or have even had trouble just navigating the website, I figured maybe it'd be a good idea I spend some time walking through it with you. Alright, this here is the home page. You can find it at www.madbeachtv.com. Once you reach the home page, there are several spots where you can actually book your room right away if you like. Some people like to go direct to the website, buy what they want, and move on. The first spot you can go to is this book me or book now button here right in the center of the room. Or I'm sorry, right in the center of the website. I look at every page like a room, so but the book now button is here, and if I could get this thing to focus I would, man. I apologize about that, but just trust me, I'm sure you recognize those pictures. Okay, alright, so that's one spot where you can actually just go direct to purchase your room. There's another place here. Actually, if you click on this cruise ship, you can also do the same. You can read a little bit about what it is we've got going on. You can watch a sample of the video that we had up on Dish as part of Cream TV. You can also go direct here to make a purchase as well in this lower right corner. I'll zoom in on that as well. Okay, right there where it says free teas and party pass available, you can click there and make a purchase. But if for whatever reason you decide you'd like to read through the website, which probably isn't a bad idea, you can actually move on and learn more about the trip itself by simply clicking on the button right below the R in Spring Break, and it reads the trip. Okay, and if you click on the trip, it'll actually take you to a page here that spends a little time going over the benefits of the trip. It's got some cool pictures and also kind of highlights the whole purpose of the show and the trip itself. The reason why it's so cheap. I've got a lot of people asking me why is it so cheap. To be completely honest, I'm not a travel agent. I'm more interested in the content, filming of the content. So I'm giving you guys the best deal I could get. Okay, and then it explains what's going on. There is also another button here where you can just make your purchase. It says book now. You click there, it'll take you direct to a page where you can make your purchase. There's also another button here in the lower right corner. It says book today. You click there and you can also go and make your purchase. I try to make it as seamless as possible. I try to explain everything in detail without going into too much detail. But for some people who, once they've read this, they want to learn more about the hotel and the cruise, which makes sense, we put together a button called the destinations. Now, this actually was inspired by some questions we got from customers prior to booking. They had questions about the cruise and the hotel. I made a trip down to Fort Lauderdale this past late this past January, and there I learned some things about the hotel I didn't know myself, as well as the cruise line. The hotel is the Ramada Plaza in Fort Lauderdale. It's located at 5100 North State Road, I believe is the address, right there in Fort Lauderdale. It's a 269 room complex, which includes, and I'll go through some of the highlighted benefits. It includes sports lounge and tiki bar, game room, heated pool and jacuzzi, and an on-site movie theater. In fact, let me go ahead, and it looks like I need to zoom out or zoom in. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, there it is right there. So down at the bottom, like I said, it includes a sports lounge and tiki bar, a game room, heated pool and jacuzzi, on-site movie theater, which I believe had 60 seats in it. even a beauty salon and a fitness center. So I mean, it's a complete resort. I was very surprised to see just how big it was. It was very nice. The cruise is Caribbean Cruise Line. It is a smaller cruise line. It does take you to the Grand Bahama Island, which is, I guess, a British-owned island. You spend 3 days in total, 1 on your way, 1 there, and then 1 on your way back. There are also some other benefits to the cruise, which I thought were pretty cool. It's a multi-level nightclub on the ship itself. It's pool day. That's onboard casino, sports bar, and all-night dance parties. They already doing all-night dance parties. So I've had a bunch of people ask about DJing and performing, and it does seem like it's got some pretty nice venues on it. But I know also a lot of people seem to like those casinos as well. Okay. All right. So I mean, let me zoom out some. That kind of explains the destinations where we'll be. Now there are also some other benefits to participating in the trip once we're in Miami or the Fort Lauderdale area. We do have party passes, which a lot of people seem to have questions about also. You can find those on the Book Today page, which is right next to the Promo Run 2012, which we'll get to here in a second. On the Book Today, you'll find we do still have tickets available for the 12th through the 16th, although that deadline is Monday, February 6th. So if you do not book your tickets by Monday, February 6th, you will not be able to go that week. Everything has to be booked 30 days in advance. If you do decide to book a room, you'll get free teas, everyone that goes. If you get a 2-person room, you get 2 free teas. If you get a 4-person room, you get 4 free teas. Okay, but and the same applies if you decide to go the big week, which is the week of Winter Music Conference and Ultra Fest there in Miami. That is March 21st through the 25th. We do have 2-person and 4-person rooms available for that trip as well. But like I said, we have 2 party passes, which everyone seems to have questions about, and I don't blame you. It is a very good deal. We got 2 VIP party pass options, 1 for men and 1 for women. The one for women is $100 for both days, so that's $50 a day. And I'll click on that, and I'll just kind of go through the rundown for you real quick. Now remember, this applies to men as well, just the price is a little different. I apologize guys, but that's the way they packaged it up for us. Okay, now you purchase this pass and you'll have your inland entertainment worries taken care of. Okay, for just $50 a day, you'll receive limo transport. So basically we'll get picked up in a limo. We get 2 hours of open bar, liquor only, no beer or wine.